Hey, welcome TikTokers to a new thing that we're gonna do for it came from Generation X. Specifically for TikTok, we're calling these snack packs. It came from Generation X snack packs. It's gonna be just quick little vignettes for you. So tune in. I'm Tom Diebold.
I'm Sam Weller. Tom, I love your snack pack, baby. All right.
Not
So
bad.
today we're going to do, given that it's October, our top six horror related songs of all times. Why are we choosing six? I choose six. Mr. Debo chooses six. And we want you, our audience and followers, to select six. And what does that equal, Tom?
The 666, the number of the beast, baby.
All right. So coming in at number six of one of your top six all time favorite horror infused songs, what would that be, Tom?
Coming in at number 6 for me, off of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds' debut album, Let Love In. Red Right Hand Man. Fantastic song. Eloquently written, beautiful music, and it is like just listening to, John Milton's Paradise Lost 6.5 minutes.
Can never go wrong with Nick Cave, man. Ever, ever, ever.
Oh.
All right, I'm going with a band no one's ever heard of, hailing from Denmark, a psychobilly band by the name of the Necromantics. You can't get any more horror than that. And their song Gargoyles Over Copenhagen. Look at the imagery that title alone gives. Everybody should check that song out. Gargoyles Over Copenhagen by the Necromantics.
Excellent. Excellent choice. All right, coming in at number 5 for me is Nebraska off of Bruce Springsteen's Nebraska.
Oh,
That whole record fits into this category because it's very just lonesome and spooky. But that song, it's just a 4.5 minute song about Charles Starkweather and Carol Ann Fugate's murder spree in the 50s. Great. Haunting.
I think you just leveled this entire list with that, man. I mean, that album is so forlorn. It's beautiful. My number 5 is the antithesis of that. It's got a little Aquanet and some 1980s going in it. It is Something Moved by Fraley's Comet, Ace Frehley's solo album, his debut solo album, 1987. It was written and sung by his rhythm guitarist, Todd Howarth. It's the best song that Todd Howarth ever contributed to that band.
Yeah.
Something Moved. It's out there. Great, great paranormal song. Great. Rocking.
That is awesome. All right, coming in at number 4 for me. This was really hard. So again, I recommend the whole record. Phantomus is the director's cut. Mike Patton, Buzz Osborne, Trace Bruins, and Dave Lombardo, supergroup. The track on there that I want to pick is Spider Baby. Nothing makes me feel more in the Halloween mood than that song. It's awesome.
Yeah, Mike Patton is a genius, of course, the front man of Faith No More. Man, great choice, great choice.
Yes.
Number four for me, I'm gonna go country, man. I'm a little bit country. You're a little bit rock and roll.
Yes.
I'm going with Ghost Riders in the Sky. How can you not put that
Good
into
one.
a paranormal playlist? There are so many renditions of this. It was written in 1948 by Stan Jones, a musician and actor. But there's so many versions by the Outlaws, by Marty Robbins is a great version. But I'm going with Johnny Cash's cover of it from his 1979 album Silver. A cavalcade of horses stampeding through the heavens, man. Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Absolutely awesome. All right, coming in at number 3 for me, Slayer, Dead Skin Mask. Slayer has probably got a million horror-related songs. I love Slayer, but that one for me in particular, just the title, Dead Skin Mask. Come on, it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, this list could easily skew all metal, no doubt. Okay, so I'm quasi metal here with a hard rock selection. My number 3 is the classic AC/DC 1980 lead track off Back in Black, Brian Johnson's debut. The lead track, Hell's Bells, with that thunderous clarion call of the bells tolling in the night. Leads off later, of course, to Metallica and For Whom the Bell Tolls, but it's got the riff, it's got the darkness, it's got the atmosphere. It kicks ass, man. Hell's Bells.
That is absolutely an awesome pick, and I'm going to keep it with bells for my number two. Number two for me, Black Sabbath, off of Black Sabbath's debut record, Black Sabbath. Starts off with that bell tolling. You get that scary-ass Tony Iommi riff going at the beginning. Then the whole band kicks in. Ozzy singing scary-ass shit. It conjures up really creepy imagery. That song is scary as hell. Awesome.
Yeah, great call. I mean, any list of horror music has to have Black Sabbath on it. It kills me that I don't have Led Zeppelin on here, because I felt like they deserved it. Certainly, Ozzy deserves it too as a solo artist with things like Bark at the Moon and Crazy Train. I'm going to number two, man, and it has nothing to do with the bathroom. I'm going for the Rolling Stones and Sympathy for the Devil. 1968 off Beggar's Banquet. Mick Jagger assuming the role of Beelzebub, Satan. It's really a persona poem. First person lyric from the point of view of the devil. Please allow me to introduce myself, man. No better song. Probably my favorite Stone song, probably.
Yeah, that's a great song, and it's to Mick's credit that song is almost all lyrics. It's great. The story that song tells from beginning to end is magnificent.
Outstanding.
All right, number one, coming in at number one for me. And I know he said no scores songs, but number one for me was a song. Tubular Bells off Mike Oldfield's debut album in 1973. Kick-ass, creepy, and creepy enough that Friedkin wanted to use it as the title for The Exorcist. So, that is an amazing song.
Absolutely incredible. And if people have watched our longer episode on horror movies, Exorcist is my number two all-time favorite horror film. Great choice, Tom. All right, so we've done 3 episodes of It Came from Generation X, and the rock band Kiss comes up every time. Kiss fans rejoice. I should do that, right? I shouldn't do that. I should do that. My number one choice, Unholy.
Nice.
Unholy, off the lead track off of the Revenge album. I think it's the last masterpiece original song released by the rock band Kiss.
Yeah.
The last masterpiece song. Written, of course, Gene Simmons reunites with Vinnie Vincent, who was the last member to wear makeup, as the Ankh Warrior. Great guitar riff. Bruce Kulick absolutely shreds through that song in a beautifully dark, melodic, rocking way. I think this is Gene Simmons matching God of Thunder, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I mean, think about this. I am the incubus. I lay the egg in you, the worm that burrows through your brain.
Yeah, that's great stuff, man. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What's your number one, dude?
So, what's that?
What's your number one?
That was my number one. I did my number one already. Tubular Bells.
I lost my count.
Yeah, I got through mine, man.
What we're gonna do here is we'll put lists at the end with our choices.
Yeah.
We want you, our audience, to drop your top 6 in the comment box below and tell us what your top 6 horror-related songs are, regardless of genre. Not horror film scores, but songs, right?
Yeah.
And we will see you very soon. Thanks,
Check
guys.
us out on YouTube. Check us out, man. Come over to YouTube and check